Hi, Bill Oxidean here of Oxidean Marine, and I'd like to talk RC boat safety. You may see some unsafe actions in videos and such, but we condone this. RC boats are essentially toys, but can cause serious, even fatal injury. Number 1, never under any circumstances go swimming for an RC boat. 2, wear closed-toed shoes when you're operating or working on them. 3, never operate an RC boat near full-size boats or swimmers. 4, avoid wildlife, waterfowl, dogs, or any creatures in the water. We care about their safety too. 5, preferably wear protective eyewear when planning on revving the motor out of water. 6, supervise small children when they are near the boat. Let them know that the product is hot. Do not touch. And last but not least, make certain to have fun. We like to go fast, but being safe is number 1. Have a great weekend. Hi, Bill Oxidean here. With so many videos on running RC boats, I'd like to contribute one on what to do after you run your boat. I could show you here, but with the magic of Hollywood, let's teleport to the lake. So at the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, Shazam! Bazinga! Now I'm here at the lake, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do when you pull your boat out of the water. Okay, now you just got your boat back in, and I like to wipe it down with a paper towel first before even taking the tape off. I wipe all the excess water off, and then you remove your tape, remove your hatch tape, remove your hatch. And what I like to do is take the boat, tilt it back, but try to focus on a side that the receiver isn't on. And you get all the water to drain into one corner. You get into that corner, and you shake it. And shake the excess water, just like that. And you set it down. And remember, always remember to unplug it first. Always unplug first. The first thing you should do when you remove the hatch is unplug the boat. And yeah. Now we've finished the lake segment of this instructional video. Now it's time to teleport back to Oxidean headquarters. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, Shazam! Bazinga! Now we're back at Oxidean headquarters, and I'm going to show you guys what to do for the final storage. Okay, now that you're back at home or your shop or wherever you're going to store your boat, first I'd like you to remove the battery. Get the battery out there. That's the first thing we remove. Next, I'd like you to remove the drive shaft. With our boats, we have a set screw coupler. So you're going to take a 2mm driver and back the nuts out. The set screws out just a bit, and you're going to slide your shaft out. What I like to do with the shaft is wipe it off, wipe the excess off, and put it inside the boat. Store it inside the boat. Now, you're not going to be putting the hatch back on the boat for at least 3 days while this is while the inside is drying out. And what I like to do as well is remove. Go ahead and remove the flotation as well, because moisture really likes to set in there. And remember, you're not going to put the hatch on for at least 2 to 3 days. Moisture condenses in there and gets all inside the electronics, and that can be just disastrous. Our boats don't have too many problems with that, but it's recommended for any boat. So remember, remove the shaft. Best place to put it is inside the boat so you don't lose it. Remove the battery, remove the flotation, and let this thing dry out for a few days. Then you can put your hatch back on for your ornamental display. Well, that completes this segment of the Oxidean Marine how-to videos. Stay tuned for more videos to come. I see one on the mini dom and its drive shaft maintenance and other adjustments coming soon in the near future. Otherwise, stay tuned and enjoy your model boating.